What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Diablo 3. We are resuming the game, and we just got to Act 2 as of last video. So, honestly, Act 2 was not my favorite. It was actually my least favorite out of all 5 so far. But we're going to power through it. And, yeah, I actually enjoy the Necromancer so far. It's actually kind of fun to play. All the skills are kind of unique. I really do appreciate all of you guys helping me throughout the series, for all of you veteran Diablo players. So, a few things you guys have told me that I learned is when you put in your Paragon points, apparently you could shift click and just do the, like, all at once, and that's helpful to know. And boned armor, apparently you have to be near corpses. Well, I thought you just spam it, like, near, but, like, you have to be close to it, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's go on and continue. And yes, for all of you asking, I have played this game before. I'm just bad at it. So, yeah.
Teriel and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting magic,
and whoever said you could spacebar to skip dialogue, no,
you
can't. Unfortunately,
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move.
As a child, I just
be careful.
Unless, wait, hold on. Let me just look in the options to see. Key bindings, skip chat. Yeah, I don't think you can, like, when the dialogue is going off, you just, I think you just have to manual click it. Yeah, unless I'm dumb and I just don't know. I tried shift clicking.
This gate leads to ALCARNUS.
Oh
You'll
god,
need to
it's so
follow
laggy.
the long road over the canyon bridge and through the casino.
Okay.
Magda will pay for her wickedness.
Take heed, traveler. Then you must... There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand, but my
I would rather not discuss the sand wasp. These overgrown insects wouldn't be notable whatsoever if not for their exceptionally poisonous stings, which, alas, killed my young apprentice. I thought he would be more careful when I sent him to retrieve a sample from the hive, but his parents did not understand my perspective.
Stay back. They're in the rocks.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
where?
You should never have come. Demons will feast on your bones.
Okay.
I've missed killing these cultists. Come on, then.
You knew that would happen.
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Isn't the Templar actually the best companion to have if you are playing solo?
The people! Iron Wolves!
I've always been using the Templar just
If not
because,
for you,
I don't
Let
know,
us
free
head
heals,
north
I
to
guess.
the Howling Plateau. The
And
cultist
regen.
magic seems to be emanating from there. There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
I must wait. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Okay, wait, so this bone wall. We're near a lot of bodies. Yeah, to be honest, I was just like hoping there was a lot of there's some sort of aura around like D2, but apparently not. Whatever, not a big deal.
The Dune Thresher is an elusive being with a tremendous capacity for bloodshed. It lurks beneath the sands, rising up to seize prey in its jaws and rend the body until it is but sinew and gore. I once saw a thresher in the flesh, and it rather disagreed with my constitution.
I must wait.
Alright, so we're looking for the altars.
That is not possible.
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over
No. I must have a corpse.
That was a word.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Pretty sure I would have died there in any torment level. I just walked right into that.
My essence is too low.
Those sand wasps hurt so much
That is not possible.
on any other difficulty.
Not enough essence.
Look, more hidden footprints.
No.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the Seven Lords.
This should remove part of the illusion.
Deckard bless you.
Look, more hidden footprints.
So I was looking through the skills a little bit earlier, and then I found something that's somewhat equivalent to a vault that kind of excited me. That was very good. I don't know. I think it's in the mid 30s though to 40s. They don't get it for a while.
Look, more hidden footprints.
This lady is leading me on an adventure.
I need essence.
The ritual is disrupted.
Alright, so the Black
Tell
Canyon
me,
Bridge.
what
Luckily,
are you doing
we're
back there, Stead?
fairly
Kill
nearby.
the demon lord she serves.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here.
No.
The bridge illusion should be dispelled now. Let us see for ourselves. I think it is time for you to know my true tale. I am not from Chaldeum. He trained us and placed us...
Now, to the Qasim outpost.
Alright, the outpost is usually at the top left, if I am correct. Oh my goodness, 3x3.
For once, the cultists are not using an illusion. The way is blocked. I must go through the Qasim outpost to the west.
Enemies hit are also stunned. We'll try that. Death Nova, Skeletal Mage, Bone Spear.
Such waste. Such ruin. What drives these cultists to commit these terrible deeds?
Our next one is Bone Golem at 36, so that's kind of interesting. Next level, cursed enemies explode on death. Not so sure about that one.
That is not possible.
Does this make it better? Extra XP or damage? I think I'll take the damage.
Your death nears.
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against...
Captain of the Guard, you are hereby ordered to send a...
I need you to open...
You Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Or he's setting you up to fail.
No! He would never betray me! Strike her down!
You never learn.
Not a These serpentine demons are Belial's favored servants, and he has granted them some of his skill in cunning and illusion. Deceivers will cloak themselves in the familiar forms of their enemies' companions and friends, waiting to strike when the moment is opportune.
I need
It is only
essence.
then that their true forms are revealed.
Did Magda go to it?
Yes.
Then I'll...
All right.
It cannot be far.
Yeah, this is the RNG part, finding ALCARNUS. I think it might be bottom, most likely, but I'm unsure.
I need essence. Decay and rot.
The Valrus manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons, having defeated the angels many times in the...
Help us! You can't leave us here!
Of course not. I shall free you.
Whoop! Let's go in, no big deal.
Rescue would never come.
Run and do not look back. Head south to Chaldea. adversary is before us.
Not enough essence.
Alright, so we're coming up to a boss fight. Pretty easy.
Take pride in this.
Ooh, a wand. Wait. But I'm not in combat. Rip. I wanted to play with my new spells. This one's gonna be super easy since there's a lot of bodies on the ground. Yep.
Another triumph for righteousness. Let the wicked tremble.
When I joined the Coven, it was weak and idle. The leaders were content to do nothing, while the prime evils were imprisoned. I convinced another witch to help me poison them, and together we took control. She left some years later, but I continued, bringing the Coven to glory under Lord Belial.
I killed man.
Then they must. The only
We
chance.
need to get...
Let's see. We did get this thing, Blood Rush. I think that's our equivalent to like Vault.
Give it more time.
Captain Ravan.
Ashira, the Emperor is in danger.
I heard Captain.
Very well. Let them pass.
I like it. I just hate how it costs the percentage of health instead of a flat number.
No!
What?
I knew you'd come for me. You are quite the optimist.
Well, we don't actually use Corpse Explosion, but this is just overall better.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there. These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct. There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers. I found my mother, Adria. She's alive.
I'll try not to do any spoilers. I mean, this game has been out for so long that
So
you
now
probably
he's telling
played and
the
beaten
truth.
it by this point, but
Somehow I knew my mother
for the
was
sake of
alive.
not, for anyone who's
Always
new.
knew it.
But there is still a reason she never reunited with you.
The Accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
consumes you.
There are a lot of weapons that give more damage and stuff, but I think I want something overall useful.
Adria should be up here.
Seize them!
I require that is not possible.
Leah, my die.
Speaking of...
New goods today.
I'm surprised Cain never told you what.
Then it's
According to the...
The guards were asked.
No,
Yes.
we must.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without using a wizard.
Oasis gate and a flooded causeway. Alright, so let's see. I did want to try that revive, but I just don't think it's that good. We're definitely keeping Blood Rush though. That is a nice one.
It's disgusting. I've seen
It's
that
quite a
woman...
maze down here, isn't it?
Listen to me. Forgive me for my behavior at court. You must be headed to the Oasis. I can open this gate for you.
Yep.
A well-deserved death.
Give it more time. I need a corpse. You've been arguing with London again, haven't you?
Our motivations are complete contradictions of one another. I am driven by honor and the good of others. He is driven by greed and a calling that comes from the lowest place.
You will make a fine corpse.
Though the champions are larger and the lunatics more devastating, it is the shaman priests who lead the fallen. These shrunken, unintimidating
My
demons
essence is too
can
low.
easily kill an enemy with their firebolts, but it is their ability to resurrect their imp allies that allows them to command such high respect from their peers.
So this is another RNG part where finding the objective is the challenge.
To those who doubt my achievements in research, I present my findings on the Dune Dervish. It took me many years to find the truth of these strange, deadly figures. But my sources indicate that they are the cursed remains of mages who summoned a demon far beyond their power to control.
Sucks they put a cooldown on the Blood Rush, but that's probably for the best.
The night embraces you.
So I would just like actually just rush in and do it. Hold on, let me change this. Ice Golem. I just wanted to change the buttons without actually having to change the buttons. If that makes sense.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
essence is too low. Traces of Zoltan Kuhl's magic linger here.
We are in agreement. Kuhl, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stones and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
Glory to
Weakness consumes you.
I really love my setup right now. I just need to work on damage. Maybe change the golem out when I get it, but overall, I think it's pretty good.
Not all dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dust imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
All must serve. Give it more time.
Did they make it easier to level in this game? Since, I don't know, half a year ago.
The night embraces you.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Kuhl's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kuhl's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These... It is time.
I live again.
Zoltan, I am.
I will give you them.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kuhl's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
Why?
This is
Why mine?
madness. You must know he will betray us.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
Alright, so the ancient waterway is usually at the right of somewhere.
All will be revealed in time.
That needs to recharge.
I don't think it's at the top,
Not
but we're just
enough
gonna
essence.
take a look anyway.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangers.
This world can abide you no longer!
Well, it probably is at the top then.
To the death!
Almost to 43.
My power has grown.
I don't know, I just never see the use of the Grim Scythe unless there's a set specifically to make it significantly better. I just think the spikes are overall, like, you can hit anything at a range, but then the scythe, I mean, it's just a generator, you shouldn't be using it as your main.
He'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Three centuries ago, a much smaller Chaldeum depended upon small wells for its water. Then came the mysterious DAHLGUR, offering Chaldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the...
Help! Please help me!
You will not enter the aqueducts, Lord Belial!
What? Rip.
I'm unable to get it open.
I can open this gate for you.
This place is tedious. You guys will find out shortly.
You again.
No time for pleasantries. I think
Something foul came here before us.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege.
Does he command all of these demons to serve him?
Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
And you agree with him?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
He was a great man.
We found the arrow, that's a good thing.
I must wait.